Yes, today we are covering Alec Benjamin's new album. I'm pretty excited. I really liked his last project. But before we get into it, I do want to address something real quick because I know a lot of you guys have been asking me about it, if I was even going to do this video. If you follow me on Twitter or even if you saw my last video, you know where I stand on everything that's going on in the world right now. So I do just want to say I do not agree with Alec's statements that he put out on Twitter. But I also don't agree with cancel culture. I think it's really toxic. I don't want to participate in it. I want to let people have the chance to learn and grow because that's the only way that the world that we live in right now is going to change for the better. Those tweets have been deleted and he went to DMs with the person that he was talking to originally. He said that he's learning. So do I believe it? Do I think he's actually going to do it? Is he just trying to save his ass? I don't really know, but I'm going to try to give him the opportunity to do it. I do wish he did address it publicly on his Twitter, not just in DMs, but you know what? You can't have it all. In honor of Alec and everything that he said and what's going on, all the AdSense from this video is going to go to this organization right here. Anyway, into the album, right? I have not listened to any of the songs yet on this album. I have absolutely no idea the direction that he went in with his music. I'm imagining the songwriting is still gonna be good, so you know what? Let me just shut up and let's get into it. Song number 1, Mind is a Prison. Girl, same. I already hear the piano.
I live in California, this body and I got 2 windows and those windows.
What? God damn it. Y'all really made me listen to this album right now. Come on. I barely can make gagas. Like, we love a mental health album, but oh my god, can I take it? I am deteriorating as we are speaking. I'm just a tenant paying rent inside this body and I. Got 2 windows, and those windows, well, I call them my eyes. The eyes are the window to the soul, people. I definitely understand where he's coming from with the I'm just a tenant paying rent inside this body and I. Sometimes I feel like my body and my mind just aren't connected, like they're not on the same page and they need to be. And then him talking about escaping, you know, sometimes you get away from the feeling, you kind of find a solution for it, but then it sometimes, not sometimes, it seems to always come back around and get you. I definitely relate to that with my anxiety. I can't tell you, like sometimes I think I'm totally fine and then I'll just have a panic attack out of nowhere and I'm like,
okay, Bobby, what are you trying to tell me, girl?
so I'm very curious if this is going to be the theme of the whole album or if this is just one song. I'm a prisoner and a visitor inside my own brain. That was pretty. Damn. And that's how we start. He didn't even try to... Oh god, the next one's Demons. God damn it. He didn't even try to like wedge me in. He just like slapped me in the face and was like, let's talk about all your problems. I will say the production's pretty similar so far to his first project I listened to, which I thoroughly enjoyed, so I'm really happy. I do hear a little bit of an evolution within the production, within mixing and building instruments. I mean, it's only the 2nd song, but I can already tell that we're gonna experience some more within the album. Definitely once we get to like the deeper cuts. Yeah, especially with the backing vocals. It kind of adds like a bit of a haunting element to it, which I think really ties in nicely with what we're talking about. Ooh. I already feel like this is going to be an album that makes a really boring video because it's one of those like you kind of take away what you need to take away from it. I don't mind just sitting here and listening. Like I don't really feel like I don't really have anything to say, and I don't mean that in a bad way as in like I'm bored or anything. Like I'm just listening. Like I'm just enjoying. Ooh, I would have actually enjoyed if this like ended already. That sounds so bad. I actually think this would have been better if it was a little bit shorter. If it ended right there, like some haunting vocals, and then it flew right into the next one. My mind, I'm telling you. Oh! Huh? Why does this one want to make me cry? Wait a damn minute. I didn't sign up for little bitch hours at all. I don't know, something about like the oh my god, how did I get here? Because they say when you have like severe anxiety or depression or anything like that, your memory basically just goes to shit. And I don't know why that's so true. I definitely have noticed like my memory has gotten worse. As the years have gone on, sometimes like I can't remember things, and it's not like I'm trying not to, you know what I mean? And I don't know, like it's so easy to look back on what you can remember and be like, who even is that person? Ooh, this one hit a little hard. She was a bit of a sucker punch, if you ask me. I didn't. I love this part before the chorus. So this is definitely gonna be an album where it's like bop, but we crying, ass shaking, but we're flooding the room. We're laying in bed, but our soul is somewhere else. We're staring at the ceiling, but we're really not even looking. You know what I mean? It's kind of that thing. Remember who I was just last December. I'm like, let me harmonize. Hold on, y'all. Oh, now the violence. Damn, I really wish that was a little bit more present in the chorus. I do wish the chorus was a little bit bigger. Oh my god, but I will say this one's definitely my favorite so far. This one just hit. She almost had me crying. We were almost there, but I said not today. Okay, so if we move on to the next one, I can't believe we're already on the fourth one. What is it? The Book of You and I? Oh god. This reminds me of Steve. Bye. Bye. I love that song still so much.
Growing distant, I knew her love was of you and I.
Oh no.
Now I'm missing bits and pieces of you and I.
Damn. What's it like to have somewhat of a positive outlook on a past relationship? Just asking. For no personal reason. This is so sad though. Like, God, relationships are just so... Oh, like they're just so fragile and they're just so scary. Oh, why is he getting me in my feelings? I really did not ask. I thought I was gonna sit down and have some cute little bops and then go on about my day. Now I'm gonna be questioning life, love, and everything in it.
There were so many chapters.
You know what's crazy? Like, so I'm really thinking, like, brain on overload right now. Usually it's head empty. No, we're brain overload. It's so crazy to think how nowadays it's so acceptable and fine to just ghost people. Because I'm listening to him being like, oh, I felt you going distant. And I'm like, how does that feel? I wouldn't even know. I'm ghosting. I'm going ghost.
Bruh, what?
The cereal for dinner.
Aw. That's one thing I really like about his lyrics. Oh, bye. I already know she's gonna be my bitch. Bye. Something about his lyrics that I really enjoy. After the first go around in the chorus, it's pretty easy to pick up. And I don't mean that in a way of like it's lazy lyrics or easy or whatever. Maybe they just kind of stick with you. Like they just make sense. You hear it and you're like, yeah. Okay, Match in the Rain. Yeah, she's my girl. Bye. Oh, yep. Oh, I'm hearing something, y'all. Oh, who's this? It reminds me of when I listened to the last project. I was like, he a rapper now? Like, when did that happen? But I will say this one, ooh, I already said though that the other one was my favorite. I think this one might be my favorite. How are you gonna make me question my own thoughts? Hold on now. Light a match in the rain. Ooh, bye. Ooh, that one. Ooh,
Well, I shook hands with the devil.
Jesus in LA? Jesus in LA?
Me down to his level, said, son, you're not special. You won't find him where you steamed at the bag and ran away. Jesus in LA, and it's a crime shame you came all this way.
I feel like there's so many artists that talk about, one, how awful LA is, like the culture, the industry, everything like that. But there's just something about it where it makes you want to go after it. Like, I know LA is probably not the best place for me, like mentally, spiritually. But then I think like, okay, well maybe career-wise and like business opportunities, yada yada yada. But it's like, I know the reality of it, but there's still some aspect of a dream that is just so inviting that makes you want to go for it. And I can't say anything about him like falling for it, because I think so many people do, and it's just kind of a lesson that you learn as you go through it. You won't find Jesus in LA. You won't actually find this like savior thing that you are looking for. Because from what I remember, he's an Arizona boy. Arizona to California is so different. Like, I go to California and I feel like I'm in a different world. Like, it just feels like a different bubble. I just don't feel like I belong. So, that's me. But the whole running away at 16, I didn't know that. Did not know that. Is this in LA? 5. Oh? It's funny because this song kind of, I think like the structure of this right here reminds me a bit of Ed Sheeran. It kind of reminds me of, I'm trying to think what album. Well, am I thinking Multiply or Divide? One of the two. Divide. Divide. Oh god, the fact that it's called I'm Not a Cynic, why do I already relate? Why is the next one called Alamo? Huh? I'm not a cynic. God damn it. It's like 2 minutes, so I know it's gonna hit hard, it's gonna hit fast. Like a lot of things in my life.
This is the hand that I've been dealt.
Oh god. Okay.
Get that with chicken so the storm just passes through.
Yes, King, yes. Oh my god, that's so true. That's the thing. I think society always tells us, like, don't be sad, don't cry, be happy. Just always try to be happy. And you know what? That's just not realistic whatsoever. Sometimes you have to allow yourself to go through emotions. Sometimes you have to allow yourself to just sit down and break and cry and just kind of go through it so then you can get up and move past it almost. Sometimes it's not changing the point of view on the situation, it's changing the point of view on how you view yourself and view how you deal with the situation. And that's something that can be hard to kind of overcome, and that's something that's kind of hard to switch, especially when you have so many people in the world basically telling you, don't be sad, just be happy, don't cry. I can't tell you how many times I'll be by someone or I'm talking to someone and they start crying. I never say that anymore. I never say don't cry. I always say it's okay to cry, because it is. There's nothing wrong with feeling upset and these emotions. So now listening to this, I'm not a cynic, I'm just realistic. You know what, sometimes you just have to look at the situation for what it is, because then you can get past it and then you can grow and you can move on and you can become bigger and better.
Period.
Fools in the skies, abusing their authority. I need a vacation from the way things have been, because I'm growing impatient.
Where are we going?
I'm not gonna
Alright, I think this is the first like that we've hit in the album so far. I was vibing for a second and then she went away. The vibe flew away. But you know what, considering we're on song 8 of 10, this is the first one where I've been like, yeah, I'm already ready to go on to the next one. I think that's a win. I think that's pretty damn good.
Yeah, so I can finally live my life.
Yeah? Ooh, what if it ended right there? Oh my god, that would have been everything. I just want to live my life. And then it goes into the next one, must have been the win. Girl. Ooh, someone let me in a studio right now. Please, I'm begging. I'm begging at this point. Let me just sit there. I'll do it for free. Maybe, we'll see. Maybe like a steak dinner and I'll do it. I'm a pretty simple girl. Like, okay, I'm gonna stop talking now.
This is my Alamo, this is my Alamo.
I do like that part though. I will say that. This is my Alamo. Alright, must have been the win. Ooh, girl.
The apartment above mine.
Oh god, it's me one of these.
Down the hall and then I knocked upon a door. Yeah, but I have to go back in. Must have been the wind, it must have been the wind.
Ooh, I like this one. I like this one for the storytelling. Like, I fully just grasp onto what he was saying. That is something that is very consistent with him, because that was in his last project too. He had a lot of songs that you would just listen to it and you would feel like you're learning a bit more about his life. I kind of have an idea of where this is going though with this girl, and I'm a little scared for her, and I hope she finds help. I like this one so far though a lot.
I knew that I didn't have all the facts.
Period.
Must have been the wind, must have been the wind, must have been the
I love the chorus.
always welcome to come in. You could say, but till then.
Oh,
Say it must have
in the wind, but oh, I like this one.
must have been the wind.
Ooh, God. Ooh, why? Ooh, He said, I'm not gonna push you, but I know something's not right here. However, when you are ready, I'm here for you. But until then, ooh, you hear that? Must have been the wind. Ooh, all right. God damn, that leads us to the last one, just like you. It's short. Must have been the wind. It's like in my head now.
I would argue with my dad, blocked his number. Can't believe that I did that. Now that
now he lost me. I'm like, daddy issues. The house, hi. Let me guess, I want to be just like you. Yeah, no, we're totally disconnecting at this point. Oh shit, what happened? Did I accidentally skip it? Wow, that's funny. Ooh, I do like this part. Ooh, ooh, vocal layers come through. I'm just a pattern with love songs. I'm like, y'all, you should have ended it there. I'm just like you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Cute. Can't relate, but cute. All right, that takes us through the album. Like I said, it really wasn't that long, just under a half hour, even though I've been filming for like an hour, so make it make sense. I don't know. I think overall it was a really nice progression from his last album. Do I prefer it more than the other one? I don't know. I have to let it sit. But right now I do think I prefer his other one. I don't know. I'll have to let it sit. There really was though some like hard hitters in this album, and I think you guys kind of already know where my ranking's gonna go. I feel like I kind of already know. If anything, it makes me more, granted he just dropped this, but it makes me more curious to see what his next project would be. If he is going to keep evolving with the sound, if he's going to keep experimenting a bit more with vocal layering, I would love to see that. Oh my god. But for now, I guess I will leave you with my ranking of the album. What do you guys think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think I have taste? Do you think I don't? English is very hard. Whatever you think, whatever your ranking is, let me know in the comments down below. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe. Go check out my other channels for different type of content from videos, reactions, merch, and social media links down below. Also, I'm gonna leave the petitions, the donation links, everything, blah, 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 blah. Please just take 10 seconds out of your day and go look at it. Anyway, I love you a lot. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.